What's going on, guys? It's your boy, the GCC, back again with some more LEGO Star Wars sets I would jump off a bridge for. Before we get into it, shout out and thanks to BrickWizard59 for creating these awesome sets. I'll put a link to his Instagram down in the description below. Now let's get into our first set. The first set that we're going to be talking about today is the Geonosian Areana Attack. This set looks absolutely amazing, and I think BrickWizard did an awesome job with it. You get a variety of minifigures, of course, being Anakin, Obi-Wan, Padme, Count Dooku, Mace Windu, Jango Fett, Boba Fett, B2 Super Battle Droid, a B1 Battle Droid, and so much more. Of course, it does look like you get those buildable animals, of course, from the iconic scene, which is awesome, so you can really recreate the scene, which is so cool. Overall, I think this is an amazing set. I would definitely see this set going for around like $150, I want to say. I don't know, somewhere up in that mid-range of $100, just because you do get a lot of minifigures included, and the build itself is pretty detailed and has a lot of pieces to it. At least that's what I can tell from. Of course, looking at the back side, it does look like you would have a little bit of space to put your spears and weaponry and such. I would love if he would have included some Geonosian minifigures, because we haven't had a Geonosian minifigure, I think, back from the Clone Wars sets all the way back in, like, I don't know, 2010, 2011. So it would be cool to have some more Geonosian troopers. But overall, such a cool set. I think he did an amazing job. Now let's move on to the next set. The next set that we're going to be talking about is the UT-AT, which is an amazing set. We've actually never had this in LEGO form, so it would be really cool to actually see this made in LEGOs. It looks like you would get 4 minifigures, of course, being Ki-Adi-Mundi, Commander Bakara, another Galactic Marine, and then a B1 Battle Droid. I would even venture to say put another B1 Battle Droid in there, or a B2 Super Battle Droid, or something like that. Maybe even a Crab Droid, because obviously we've never had a Crab Droid before, which should have been put in the ATTE. But we're not getting into that discussion. But overall, such a cool set. I really like the design that he did. Of course, this was during the Order 66 scene during Revenge of the Sith, so it looks amazing. Of course, you would have some interior space, so you can put all your Galactic Marines in there. And I think the Galactic Marines would be such a cool LEGO clone trooper to have. So I really hope LEGO would make this and have the Galactic Marines in there. But overall, the set looks amazing. I definitely would see this going for around $50 or $60, of course, because of LEGO's price increases, but also just because if they did include the Galactic Marines, it would be a highly sought after set. So I definitely think they would push the price of this set. But overall, amazing job. Now let's move on to the next set. All right, guys, so the next thing we're going to be talking about is actually some minifigures I would love to see happen. Of course, we have Phase 2 Commander Gree. We now have Phase 2 Commander Cody. We used to have Phase 2 Captain Rex that came out like 10 years ago. Hopefully, we'll get a new one very soon. But the ones I want to talk about is Commander Fox and Commander Wolffe. Of course, Commander Fox being the red Phase 2 clone trooper, and then Wolffe being the far right clone trooper. And we've never had them in Phase 2 armor before. So this is actually going to be in the LEGO game, LEGO Star Wars Castaways, which I think is only on Apple Arcade for iPhone users. I don't know if it'll be coming to Android or available to every iPhone user. But overall, the minifigures themselves look really cool. I really want that Phase 2 Commander Wolffe. It just looks amazing. I think the developers did a really nice job just capturing the look of him. You know, of course, they are going to be put in the game, so you never know. I mean, I guess we could get them in a LEGO set, but the Commander Fox minifigure itself looks really nice as well. I really love the red design, and of course, you would have his pistols to go with them, and of course, the same going for Commander Wolffe. The only unfortunate part is I do not think they would include cloth capes. Unfortunately, I think they'll just be printed on like more recent figures such as Echo or the 187th Airborne Troopers. It just really stinks LEGO isn't including cloth capes anymore. But you know, if you have cloth capes laying around, feel free to add them to your troopers. But overall, definitely solid minifigures, but I would love to see those cloth capes make a comeback. The next set that we're going to be talking about today is the Separatist Landing Craft. Of course, from the Clone Wars, it's such an iconic ship from that series. It looks like you would get 5 solid minifigures, being Yoda, a new Asajj Ventress, I think Lieutenant Thayer, and then 2 B1 Battle Droids, one being a pilot, and then another one just being a regular clone trooper. I really want that Lieutenant Thayer to add to my clone army collection. That would just be a super cool minifigure to have. And of course, it would be another Coruscant shock trooper, which would be awesome. A nice updated Asajj Ventress would also be really cool. And then, of course, another Clone Wars Yoda, and B1 Battle Droids is, you know, whatever at this point. But the Separatist Landing Craft itself looks really cool. I definitely could see this set going well over $100, probably that $150 or $160 mark because of the overall size of the ship. I think the interior space would be decent. Of course, it wouldn't have too much space, but not too little as well. It looks like 6 B1 battle droids would be included in this set, so you would have a decent amount of space to set up the B1 battle droids, of course, when they go march off into war. If LEGO wanted to take this a step farther, I could see them adding a ramp, which would be super cool. Of course, a ramp was in the TV show, so it would be very accurate. And overall, I think this would be an awesome set to have. Thank you, Brick Wizard, for creating this awesome mock. Now LEGO just has to make it. The last set that we're going to be talking about today is the Jedi Council Room, which looks absolutely insane, and I think Brick Wizard did an amazing job with it. It looks like you would get 5 minifigures, of course, being Jedi Knight, Anakin Skywalker. Of course, he was not granted the rank of Master. Of course, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Yoda, Mace Windu, and then it looks like we would get a hologram Jedi. I cannot tell if that is Ki-Adi Mundi or another Jedi. Please tell me if you know who that Jedi is. I love the hologram, though. I definitely think we need a hologram, a full-size minifigure hologram, so that would be super cool to have. But overall, the Jedi room itself looks really cool. Of course, he was trying to go for that 18+ vibe, which looks amazing. Of course, you could buy 2 of these and then slap them together, and you could have a whole Jedi Council room, which would be awesome. Of course, overall, you do have the seats and, of course, the glass paneling behind the Jedi. Of course, it is a little more basic, but that's kind of the vibe of it. Of course, if you see the Jedi Council room within the movies and the TV shows, it is a little more basic. It's supposed to be like quote-unquote sacred, so I definitely see that. But overall, a nice inclusion of minifigures. But if I made this, I would definitely add a couple more Jedi Masters. So if LEGO was looking to make this, I would add a couple more in there and just up the price a little bit. I would definitely see this going for around $70 or $80. Of course, it would be 18+, and LEGO tries to keep their sets around that $70 to $80 to $90 mark. But overall, it would be super cool to have, and I really want this now. So what do you guys think about these custom sets? I definitely think we need all of these now, so I'm really hoping LEGO makes these. Again, thank you to BrickWizard59 for making these awesome sets. I'll put a link to his Instagram down in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, or if you're new to the channel, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Why not? We're well over 1,000 subscribers now, and the channel is continuing to grow, which is awesome, so might as well hit that subscribe button and join the fun. Go ahead, leave a like as well. Let's try to get as many likes in this video as well. It would just be amazing, and thanks for tuning in today, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.